So, okay, I can see some people here. Let's wait for other people to join. So, on World Tribal Day, and you will get to know so many, amazing facts and unheard, undisclosed facts. So, I will all your queries also related to English, whatever queries you have. I know that you are always ask me queries and I address them, but at the last of the session, okay? Hi Monisha, hi, hello. Fruitful discussion, right? Because I want to know that whether in your part of area is there any tribal region. Because see, I belong to Chhattisgarh. You all must be knowing by to tribal culture, and if you're so into knowing this tribal thing, so sorry, Chhattisgarh is a good place to be, and it's an amazing place where Chhattisgarh, that is Bastar region. I would like to invite you all to Chhattisgarh and do visit. It's a beautiful place, mesmerizing. You would definitely love it. Which part of the country do you belong to? If you are comfortable, just tell me. You can type in the comment sections. And others also, please keep commenting. Let me. Okay. I like when you tell something about yourself, you ask me queries, and it's been a while since I took the live. So, like, I guess 2 months. So, this is kind of just a quiz, kind of. Who wants to participate in this? Like, do you know that how? Okay, let me put up this question in front of you. The total population in India. Does anyone know? It's not an English question, but it's just a GK. Okay. In a suitable time. This time is like, for sleeping and resting. I'm really sorry, Rukmani. Hello. Yes. Hello, Rukmani. Okay. So I can see some, unknown name live, but nevertheless, thank you. If this is your first live with me, you will definitely enjoy it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So Rukmani and Mani, GK kind of question. So just tell me how much percentage of India is the tribal population, or you can guess it. I'll just give you three options. Okay. Okay. This question is just to start off with, just to make a foundation of this, live. So what do you think? Is it 60%? Is it 30%? Or is it 20%? Good afternoon, Sanjana. Okay. This live is dominated. Are like, boys are there and they keep me asking the questions, but it's good to see you all. Okay, 30%, yeah. So Rukmini, it's 30%, 30.62% tribal population in India. You can say that more than one third of population, around one third, yes, around one third, not more than, yes, 30%. Okay. Let me shift to some Hindi word, that is Adivasi. Do you know why the tribals are called Adivasi? Because Adi means, you know, जो बहुत पुराने समय से रह रहे हैं, like, आदिवासी. So for a long time, और बहुत जो शुरुआत में जो लोग रह कहा जाता है, right? And let me tell you one more thing. If you want to describe, suppose you want to describe it in English, like who are tribal people, you can say they're a part of human social group known to have inhabitant. They are known to be the oldest inhabitants of the subcontinent, because obviously they have been living in the forested region, and they've adopted their culture, tradition. Okay, so you can say that they are the oldest inhabitants and they're a part of human social group. There are so many social groups, right? They are a part of that community where they live in forested areas, and their culture, their everything is different from the mainstream. I feel overwhelmed when you people get benefit from my teachings or my lessons. And what can a teacher or trainer ask for, right? So keep watching and keep sharing also. Rukmani, or whoever is joined the live, please be interactive. You can have conversation with other participants also. I know that I can't see you, you can only see me, right? But at least contact. Yes. So as you know that I am from Chhattisgarh, so I'll be telling you some secrets of tribals, what do they do, and some amazing facts about my own state. There is a tribe called Abujmar, right? और आपको पता होगा, you must be knowing that India's Got Talent. You know ना, India's Got Talent. So India's Got Talent, the group of Malkham that are okay, very like age old traditions they have, and they are very ferocious tribe. Even if you come to their place in the jungles, they would may, because they are very sensitive, they can't allow some foreign or other people into their area. So those kind of people are there. But yes, there's other side of tribals also that we are going to discuss in this video. Generally people are 15 to 20, but today I can see, I guess, doesn't this topic interest you? Because it shows your culture. Leave the live, stick to the live, and you can ask questions also. Okay, fine. So do you know that? Okay, before that, let me tell you something about uh, this tribal community. They have distinct culture, they have distinct language, distinct values. Everything is different from the mainstream. And the most important thing is they are not enticed by the, you know, luxuries of urban life. And in that way, I think they are preserving their culture, the nature, and whatever nature provides us. Do you know Aushadhi or these kind of herbs, jari bootiyan? So they have a good knowledge of those herbs. Why? Because they have been residing in forest regions and they have explored that region. That's why they are able to come up with such solutions. And you know that India is famous for Ayurveda. In Ayurveda and everything. So how this is possible? Because of tribal people, right? So we should, strive hard for protecting their culture and giving the due rights that they deserve. Don't you think so? So let me rephrase and okay, revise. Okay, so 8% in Chhattisgarh, like my state, it's 8% tribal population. In India, it's about 30%. You should know about it. Okay, and okay, I'll be telling you tribes in India, one or two or whatever it's coming or popping into your mind. I can see three people. क्या आप किसी ट्राइब का नाम बता सकते हैं? Okay, hint. Just now there was a violence in Manipur, right? So there were two tribal groups involved. Can you name them? Can you name the two tribal groups that were involved in that? Draupadi Murmu. Yeah, she is the president and she is the tribal women, yes. So that's a name you're talking, right? Zumi tribe, yes. Zumi, Kuki, Meeti. Meete is fighting for it, right? And yes, in my state it is very like prominent tribe, and that is Gord, Muria, Abuj, the name. And from here, our children have gone to, have reached the India's Got Talent, where Shilpa Shetty. Just a minute, it was, yeah. So we are really proud of them that the small children are showing their acting talent, and their there was a problem, sorry, a bit of problem was there. Connection got unstable. Okay, now I think it's better. Okay, I'll continue now. Yes. Okay, so here area, that is Abujmar. So do you know that in Abujmar, Abujmaria tribe, the groom, like, in general what happens? Dulha, matlab the groom gives the the dahej, or we call it dowry, right? But in their culture, if you want a girl, if you want a bride, you have to pay for it. Means if you want to marry, you have to pay some price for that girl. And if you're not able to do that, if you're not to fulfill the requirements, what you have to do, you have to work in your in-laws house. Like the boy, the groom has to work in in-laws house for 3 to 4 years. Can you imagine? Matlab, you can imagine that in whole of India, generally the bride or the bride side have to pay the price और डाउरी और जो भी है. बट वहाँ पर होता है ट्राइबल कल्चर में कि जो बारात होती है, आई वुड से बारात और प्रोसेशन वॉट एवर बारात जो जाती है, सो गोज टू ग्रूम्स हाउस बारात लेकर, taking the barat to their house, and the groom has to pay the price, and he if he is not able to do that, he has to work compulsorily for 3 to 4 years in his in-laws house. So this is how the tribal culture works. you know the culture is really very different from rest of the part. Okay. And one more thing that horn मतलब सिंग, तो horn जो होता है बाइसन का, they wear it on their head and then dance. So that community of tribals are known as bison horn Madia. So Abuj Mad is from my area. Okay. One important thing you would be surprised to know. One important thing you would be surprised to know is directly from the well, the pond, not from like glass or some container. So this is a very starking fact of the tribals. Like the animals drink the pond, the animals drink the water, and similar to it, the tribals also directly drink from the pond. मतलब जैसे एनिमल जो है पॉन्ड से सीधे पानी पीते हैं, कुछ ट्राइबल्स हैं जो सीधे पॉन्ड से पीते हैं, सीधे वो तालाब जा पीते हैं, ना कि वो किसी ग्लास में या कंटेनर में. सो दिस इज अ वेरी startling fact of tribals. Okay. So whoever is joining new in this live, so let me summarize it for you. And some other facts are yet to be discussed, but if you hear this word tribals, indigenous or aboriginal, all are same. That means the people from the original place. Okay, aboriginal, the tribals and indigenous, these three words are similar. If you hear these three words, don't get confused, they are same. Yes, Sanjana. Amazing facts, and if you delve deep into the tribal culture, you would know more. Hello, Jagriti. How are you? So, as I already predicted that this live going to be very like crowded because it's an afternoon and people generally are sleeping or resting. Okay, so I think the timing of the live is not good. I would try that I would shift this timing. Okay, one amazing fact about one of the tribe in Brazil. So what they do, the parents take care of the child. The moment the child is born, the parent, like the male parent, basically, the male parent takes care of the child. And generally, what happens to the child? It's the male parent's duty to take care of the child. Isn't it amazing? So, tribe, there is equality, there is, you know, the women's rights are respected. And one more amazing fact, there's a tribe called Soliga, I would forget the name, that's why I've written Soliga tribe. What happens here? Rukmani, video ruk raha hai. I'm really sorry. I think the connection is a little poor. Is it better now? I'm really sorry for that. What's happening? Is it better now? Can anyone just give a thumbs up and tell me? Okay, let me continue and then you tell me. Okay, fine. For you to, know. The first thing is tribals, aboriginals, and indigenous. They are same, okay? Whenever you hear these three words, they are same. Aboriginal means the original people, the tribal people. Okay, fine. Thank you for telling. Okay, so there is a tribe called Soliga. What they do, they just extract honey from the honeybees and they give it to the tigers. You know why? Because they feel like they can't climb, tigers can't climb. They spare some honey, कुछ शहद वो बचा कर रखते हैं ताकि वो टाइगर्स को देते हैं, like this kind of a tradition is there in Soliga tribe. तो ये पूरे वर्ल्ड का ट्राइब आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द ट्राइब्स ऑल नॉट इन इंडिया. सोलीगा इज फ्रॉम लाइक maybe it's from the western side, you know. And there's one more tribe in Colombia. Here, do you know how many hours of work they do daily? Only 3 to 4 hours, like 15 to 20 hours a week. Isn't it? Like, and the rest of the time they spend, resting on their hammocks. Hammocks, the chair, or what do we say that in Hindi? जैसे दो पेड़ के बीच बंधा होता है, in beaches, और वहाँ पे आप बैठते हो, like, to and fro. So when hammock में they just, keep resting, and they work for only 4 hours a day. So this is the tribe in Colombia. Okay. And one more tribe I want to talk about, matrilineality. Matrilineality means, मतलब जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना कि पितृ सत्ता, मतलब फादर से रिलेटेड होता है हर चीज़, बट वहाँ पे मेट्रीलिनियल होता है, it goes after the mother. For example, someone marries, then the mother's surname is taken by the child, and the property goes to the girl child, not the boy. So it's kind of matrilineal. That is in Garo Khasi Jayanta of Meghalaya. Okay. And I want to talk about one more tribe. Okay, you are facing, Rukmani, you are facing problem. I'm really sorry, I don't know. The network is fine. I don't know, maybe it's from your side. It may be from your side. The problem may be from your side in YouTube. It creates a problem in interaction. Yeah, it does, but I'm really sorry. I don't know. Like, my network seems fine. For some time, if it creates more problem, you can leave another time. Like, when I upload this video, then you can watch it. Okay? Yeah, actually, okay, Sanjana is saying don't be sorry, yeah. But yeah, I have to apologize because you are here to listen to me and the network goes, haywire. So sometimes I'll continue with some more things. Like I've talked about the Brazil's, okay, I haven't talked about Brazil's Awa tribe, right? Yes, yes, okay. So I'll continue at least for whole conversation afterward. Okay. So there's a tribe in Brazil, Awa tribe, and that tribe, you won't imagine, there's a polyandry system where they can have more than one husband. Or they are hunters, and yes. So there's a tribe Awa in Brazil. They can have more than one husband. So I already told you that women power is more in tribal culture. And can you imagine, they are so primitive, they have been existing here for ages. Still, they have respect for women and they have rights for women, and so many other things are there. So I think we have to learn. We have a lot to learn, in fact, from the tribals. We say that they are tribals, they are primitive, they, spend their lives in jungles and forests, and they don't know anything, they don't have good education. But there's other side also, and that is very bright side, and we have to protect that side, because they are protecting the nature and we are destroying it. Can you tell me Okay, let me tell you that there are people who live in like cities, and there are people who live in forest who are destroying the nature. Have you ever thought about it? We the people who are living in, uh, you know, posh. Okay. Yes, yes. Can I share with you my idea about your channel? Yeah, of course. I'm open to criticism. I'm open to praise. And you can give me some suggestions as well. Yes, of course, we are destroying the nature and we feel that they shouldn't exist. But do you know they are protecting the nature? They are very much intricately, linked to the nature. They love animals. They have created a magical bond with the nature, with, you know, the animals there. They can understand animals, their language. They protect the nature, the biodiversity. You know, there's a flora and fauna. There's huge diversity in India, and all over they're protecting it wherever tribals are there because they are residing in that forested region and they're protecting it. And the people who say the tribal culture, why is it important? If you think about it, you would understand that it's very important to be, destroy. This is the thing. So if you have to protect the nature, you have to protect the tribals, their culture. And one more thing, their art forms, pottery, architecture, whatever, like are good, amazing. And they will, soon become extinct if we don't protect their art and culture. You should make a daily video and you should 3 to 4 in a week. You should also teach grammar. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your suggestion, Rukmani. See, I upload one video, but the long videos are not coming these days because I'm really busy with some spoken English projects here in district. So I'm a government trainer also, where there are many schools. So I'm online. And if you are talking about grammar, see, I conducted a poll where I asked you what kind of lessons do you want? Do you want lessons on grammar or daily use sentences or what? Like, just give your opinion. So you all the YouTube is flooded with grammar, right? That's why I don't make videos on grammar, because then the views go down, and the views go down, the reputation of the channel last 3 years, it would have reached 1 lakh by now and more than that, but still I am stuck at 43 maybe, right? So that's the issue. I'm really sorry. Some tricks. Meaning of words in simple terms. Okay, I guess Anjana and Rumani, you are beginners, like you have just started, I guess, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try. Yeah, see, I keep sharing about the tricks and tips and tricks. I'll try to bring more of it. See what happens. I totally agree with you, what you have said and your suggestion. But the thing is, I tell you that whenever I upload videos which are not related to the majority, no one watches it. And then the channel rating goes down. And it's been happening, right? But still, I respect your choice also. And you are my, like, do what you want me to make videos on. I make those videos. But regular, let me see if I can, but daily videos are there. Daily videos are there. Whatever I feel like this would be important to you or something across, I instantly, note it down, make a video on it and share it to you all. That is the thing I do. Okay? Yes. I can see some new about tribal culture. Okay, I describe in easy language. Okay. Thank you. Try my best to do that. I try my best to do that. And if it's helpful to you, then it's well and good. Okay, so I have talked about all the tribes, like the important ones. Yes. One more thing that is a very interesting in my Chhattisgarh. Like, in Gore tribe, there is a tradition called Ghotul, and you know what do they do? The boys and girls who are of marriage age, you know, they have a Ghotul kind of setup. Means Ghotul means a home where they gather all the boys and girls. Okay, they live together. They dance, eat, and drink together. Alcohol also, and all those things. And then they talk to each other, and then they can decide that whom to marry. So this is a kind of setup which seems very modern, but it is followed by, or it is practiced by, the aboriginals, the tribals. Can you imagine? There's a Ghotul system. So in my state, this practice is there in Go tribes. Okay, Go tribes. So yeah, if you want to summarize what tribals are, what is their culture, say the tribals are a part of human social groups who are known to have been in existence for from time immemorial, and they are the oldest inhabitants of the subcontinent. It became muted. Okay. So they have distinct culture, different language, distinct language. Everything is different from the city life, and they are not lured by, because had they been enticed by the luxuries of urban life, city life, they would leave that place altogether. They won't preserve that culture. And and it's our duty to support them, their talent, or the government, it's government's duty to provide them all the necessities, all the benefits, and whatever they want, so that especially in vicious beliefs also, but we can't go against them, because then they would just be against the government. That is the thing. But all in all, I can say that tribals are the heartbeat. I heard this statement somewhere. If first you consider heart, then the heart's heartbeat is the tribals. If they are not there, it's like a barren land, I would say. So important to celebrate a day like this, where we celebrate their culture, where we celebrate the originality, because they are the original inhabitants of the land. We are not. You know, when the civilization started, or the men started to live on this world, started from there, and then the civilization progressed, and we can see us like we are modern people. This is how we have evolved, but it's very important to preserve them also. Yes, numerous things. We have give respect. We have given respect. We have to give respect. You have to say like this, okay? We have learned, okay? We have learned numerous things. Say, okay? Now, this is the first time. Last year, I didn't know that there is a day called World Tribal Day that we celebrate, but also taking the spoken English classes there. Just had a seminar, so I'll be teaching the people of tribal area there online. Okay, spoken English. So it's a pleasure for me too. That's why I thought that why not share their culture, how talented they are. Just a minute. So hope you got to know their culture, and if you are into tribal people, you can search more about it on internet. You will get a lot of things. So in this video, I discussed about talked about some Brazilian tribes, where they have different practices, different from Indian tribes, right? So I guess in whole world, 70 countries are. Yeah, thank you, Sanjana. See, I tried to go live, but like when to go for live, and you have to spare some time. So, you have to decide, you have to plan things out. That's why I don't go live generally, but I'll make sure I go live because it's good to interact with you people. I get to know that what do you like about our channel, or what is missing, and such things. Now I'm here for 5 or 10 more minutes. If you have any doubt, you can just get your doubts cleared. I hope I am audible. Yes. So do you have any doubt? I think this word that I discussed, aboriginal and indigenous, right? You must have heard about it, but just remember that these are Sanjana and who else there? Yeah, Rukmani, and like, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'll wind up the live. And it was lovely talking to you all. It's good to hear about channel's progress. What do you like? What are your dislikes or likes about the channel? So that we improve upon it. And yes, definitely I look into that, your suggestion, like vocabulary in simple terms. I'll try. But see, but the trick is that there's no trick, you know. Generally, we find tricks, but the only, see, language is only about multiple times hearing and then multiple times of usage. Multiple this word, aboriginal, and this one more. I talked about primitive tribe also, primitive word, right? So when you use it more and more conversation in your writing practice, obviously it will go into your subconscious, and it will be like, stored there, right? So use more often, right? More often. For example, I'll just give you an example. Advanced English phrase, right? That's what counts. Like, किसी चीज़ में जो important होता है उसे हम बोलते हैं that's what counts. For example, that's what matters, क्योंकि ही मैटर करती है, no matter how much vocabulary you learn, how many videos you listen to, watch, but at the end of the day, what makes you fluent, okay, depends on the amount of practice. Just in one word, practice. I've always adhered to this word, practice. I also do, and I suggest you to do the same, okay. So don't be work shirkers, okay. Practice a lot. With practice you can go a long way. So I guess you don't have any questions, then I will wind up the session. And it was lovely talking about tribals and sharing about my state and the tribals of my state. And we are proud of the Abujmar area, the people, Abujmarias, Gods, and Mudia Madi, and every kind of tribal in India, also in Chhattisgarh, also in your state, whatever corner of the world it is. Okay. Fine then. Have a nice day, and happy World Tribals Day again. Keep learning with me. Keep speaking. Just listen to your heart. That's it. Okay. Bye bye.